Good morning, student. Welcome to the lecture of Emerging Trades in a Mechanical Engineering. We have started our discussion on unit number 4, that is Energy Audit and Management. My name is Ganesh Dontul, working as a lecturer in Mechanical Engineering Department, SPM Polytechnic, Solapur. So the course outcome related to this topic is use of different standards for energy management and energy audit of a given system. For better understanding, the unit outcome is describe the methods of energy monitoring and targeting. In that, today we are going to learn about the Kusum techniques. So the today's agenda or the key points are methods of establishing relationship between energy and production, Kusum technique and importance of it, key highlights of Kusum technique, last one case study of energy saving using Kusum technique. First, relationship between energy and production. Actually, it provides the basic performance of assessment. The graph shows that the energy versus the production. The production is being an independent quantity. Because of this, we are plotted on x-axis, and the energy is being an dependent quantity. We are plotted on y-axis. So this graph shows that the energy requirement or the energy consumption for a production in a particular industry. So in this we got some points on this graph, and we are joining these points by using a straight line. So this straight line is called as a trend line. So some points which are not connected to this trend line, so these points are called as a scattered points. And we are concluded from this graph is if some scattered points behind this line, there is always a scope for energy saving in that specific industry. Second, the relationship between energy and production. In this, the energy consumption for a particular period, it can be calculated by using the formula capital C plus capital M into production for the same period, where capital C is equal to fixed energy consumption, that will be included lighting, heating, cooling, and general purpose services, that is irrespective of changes in the production levels. Capital M equal to variable energy consumption, or you can say that directly related with production. By using this formula, we can estimate or we can calculate the standards of energy consumptions can be evaluated for any level of production within the range of data set. Introduction to Kusum technique. What is a Kusum technique? Actually, it is a cumulative sum of a graphical technique, and it is represented by a difference between a baseline, that is expected or standard energy consumption, and the actual energy consumption with the help of points over a defined period of time. It helps in calculating a saving, or you can say that a loss of a data period, that also indicated by some changes in the performance. A Kusum graph shows a following trend. It shows a random fluctuation of energy consumption as well as some oscillating around a zero line, baseline, which is expected or a standard energy consumption. A Kusum technique example we will see. In this chart, the energy is plotted on y-axis and the months are plotted on a x-axis. In this, the horizontal line is shown with respect to zero value. This is a baseline, or you can say that zero line. If the energy consumption is less than the baseline, we call it as a the performance is better for that specific months. If you consider that the month from January, February, March, the values are the less than the baseline, so we call it as a the performance of that industry is good. If you consider the value for the April month, the energy consumption is more, so the value of that month is above the baseline, so we call it as a the energy consumption is more on that specific month. Uh, so the performance of that industry for that particular period is poor or bad. If you consider again May, June, July, 3 points, all are below the baseline. Hence, we can say that the energy consumption from May, June, July is less. So, the performance of that industry is good. Again, we consider that August, September, October, November, and December, the values are above the baseline. So, the performance is worst. From this graph, it is concluded that the simple Kusum technique shows the graph to identify the energy consumption in a particular industry. Next, Kusum technique for a case study. This is one question is there. We have to solve this question. The question, I will read it. The energy consumption and the production data were collected for a plant over the period of 18 months. During month 9, a heat recovery system was installed using a plant monthly data and estimated the saving by installation of heat recovery system. So the plant data is as shown in the table alongside. In that, they have given a plant data with respect to first column is month, the second column is E actual, that is monthly energy consumption in TOE. TOE means ton of oil equivalent, and the third column is monthly production in tons they have given. For example, I will read first. For first month, the E actual, that is monthly energy usage, is 340 and the monthly production is 380. What is actually the Kusum techniques that we will see first? There are some steps are there. First, plot the energy versus production graph for the first 9 months. Second step, draw the best state line. Third step, derive the equation for line by using the equation E is equal to 0.4 P plus 180. Fourth step, calculate the expected energy consumption based on the derived equation. Fifth step, calculate the difference between actual and calculated energy use. Sixth, compute a Kusum technique. Seventh, plot the Kusum graph. Last one, eighth step, estimate the saving energy installation by using heat recovery system. So we will see first step by step process. If we will combine a step number first, second and third, it indicates that, or we can implementing the steps first, second, third. So this graph shows that the energy versus production, the energy is plotted on y-axis because it is dependent variable, and the production is plotted on x-axis because it is independent parameter. Initially, we plot the graph of energy versus production. The second point is we will fit a straight line passing through these points, and this straight line is called as a trend line. Next step, we will calculate energy usage, that is expected usage for that specific months, by using E calculation is equal to 0.4 into P plus 180. This table indicates that the step number 4, 5 and 6. In this table they have given a monthly production as per their given data. The first column indicates that the months, second column indicates that actual energy usage, the third column indicates that the production, the fourth column indicates that expected energy usage, the fifth column indicates that the difference between actual energy and calculated energy, and last column is indicated that a Kusum technique, with the help of this technique we are calculated the value energy saving. In this we will calculate the expected energy for the month of first month. In first month they have given the values, the E actual is equal to 340 and the production is equal to 380. We will put these values in that equation. E equal to 0.4 into P plus 180. 0.4 into the value of P we have taken 380 plus 180, so this will comes to 332. Next, this is our actual calculated energy. In next column the actual calculated energy will be in next column we are finding difference between E actual minus E calculated, that is 340 minus 332, it will comes to plus 8. By calculating a remaining 14 months up to 18 months, they have shown a chart like this. Now we will see the step number 7 and 8. In this we are plotted the graph on the basis of the values from step number 4, 5, 6. Just we have missed how to calculate the Kusum value, so we will go back to a last slide and then we will come back again. In this slide actually we have calculated E actual minus E calculation, that is plus 8. Now the how to calculate the Kusum value, that is very important. You consider that the initially our E actual minus E calculated is positive 8. Okay, that we have taken same value as our first value. Now whatever the remaining value we have calculated up to last 18 months, that shows on this table. For example, the for second month the E actual minus E calculated is minus 16. For third month the E actual minus E calculated is plus 16. For fourth month E actual minus E calculated is minus 8. Like this up to 18 months. Now how to calculate the Kusum value? That is very important. Initially we have taken a positive 8 as a same value. Now you have to calculate this value by using a diagonal pattern, that is you calculate this positive 8 minus 16, positive 8 minus 16, it will comes to a minus 8, like this. Next step, minus 8 plus 16, it will comes to the plus 8. Again plus 8 minus 8, it will comes to a 0. Like this we have to calculate up to 18 months. Now the next step is implementation step, that is step number 7 and 8. In this graph, the x-axis months have been shown or months has been plotted, and y-axis the Kusum values are plotted with respect to a baseline. If we consider that the months plotted from 0 to 18 on x-axis are connected to all points with the help of a blue color line. According to given data, we call this as a trend line. From month 9 onwards, we are using a heat recovery system they have given in a question. So hence we can see that the graph of energy consumption from month 9 to 11 is fluctuating, and from month 11 onwards the energy consumption is consistently dropping. Hence we can say that the heat recovery system almost took 2 months to get full implemented. Now the last step in order to calculate the energy saving, so we have to refer the value from month 11 and month 18. That is, the month 11 value is -6 and the month 18 value is 50. So the energy saving will be calculated 50 minus 6, that is 44. 44 will be ton of oil equivalent, TOE. The conclusion from this Kusum technique is, from Kusum graph following are some observations. First, it oscillates around a zero line for 11 months and then drops sharply after 11 months. After month 13, the energy saving is in steady state. This indicates that the heat recovery system almost took 2 months to commission and it reaches in steady state condition. The energy achieved from month 11 will be as follows. The saving is 50 TOE. TOE means ton of oil equivalent, minus 6 TOE. It will comes to 44 TOE. The actual total saving is equal to summation of E actual minus E calculation for a month of 12 to 18, that is 44. So the actual energy consumption is equal to summation of E actual for the month of 12 to 18. It will comes to a 2352. So the total percentage of energy saving equal to for the month of 12 to 18 will be 44 in divided by 2352 into 100. So it will comes up to 1.87 percentage. So we can conclude that the Kusum technique is a simple but it remarkably powerful statistic tool is required. It highlights some difference in the energy performance and it regulates the use of energy manager to improve their plant performance. Thank you.